So there's going to be a couple of things that we need first, and I'm going to walk you through everything that we need. So the first thing we are going to need is the actual Xbox 360 emulator. Go to the link that I posted down below and open it up. Now there is a couple of things that I would recommend. First, look at the recommendations, make sure you meet them all. Download the Microsoft Virtual CC Plus because it does help in some cases, and then you can read about this. It does tell you how to do various different things, rip games. It also tells you how to transfer to your hard drive, activate games, and how to install DLC. We're not going to be bothered about any of that today. What we're bothered about is the actual emulator. So you would think that we need Master, but with AMD we go with Canary. Now the reason why is because I've tried Master for the last couple of hours and it keeps crashing on the first level DAM. The music cuts out after so long, I get black screens, it even dumps my GPU. Yes, that's right, my GPU stops working completely and the motherboard doesn't even recognize it. If you've got Nvidia, you can go for Master, but if you've got AMD, go for this one. So as normal, download it onto the desktop, extract it, and we'll come back to that folder later. Now the next thing we need is the game. The download link that I used to use has been taken off, but you can still find it on the internet. So download it and you'll normally get a folder called Bean, just like this, and it's got all the files that you need. Some of the files in here are different because I've done the update, but we'll show you that in a second. Now the next file that we need is the Xbox 360 controller. So this is a nice little app that it lets you use any third-party controller and deceives it to believe that you're using a 360 controller. Now we want to keep this as nostalgic as possible, so I'm using the N64 controller to play with the new improved graphics. I'm going to download the latest version here, download and extract it, and we'll come back to that soon. And then finally we're going to go for the community update. Now this actually updates the Xbox Live Arcade version because we know it wasn't finished, and the community works on it, so they implement new things and things that are missing. I highly recommend getting this as well, and it does constantly get updated. The first thing we're going to do is go into our Beam folder. Now these is where all the files are kept. The next thing we need to do is go into the community hub, and you're going to see another Beam file, so let's put them side by side. I'm going to click on the Beam file, and all you need to do is drag both of these into here. So just drag and drop. You can see we've got the update and the updater there. Once you've done that, the next thing you do is double click the updater, click update. I've already updated this. Give it a minute or two because it does take a bit of time, and if you think it's already updated and click off it, it will actually corrupt all of the game files and you'll have to do it all again. So the next thing we need to do is go into the control panel. So what you see on the screen is the button layout. Now you need to follow this down to a T. All the map layouts and the button layouts that I put down below work great on any N64 controller, third party or not. There's one or two buttons that I weren't able to map. The first one was the reload, which I probably am going to do later, but it's something you don't really have to worry about. And the second one is the actual button to change the graphics from the classic graphics setting to the new graphics setting. So if you follow these down to a T, your N64 controller will run pretty much perfect and you'll have all the buttons that you need to play the game. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to load the game. So we open up the emulator, go on File, Open, and find the file that we want to load. Load it up and that's it. It's as easy as that. A couple of things to watch out for is you do need the Xbox controller app open at all times for the Xbox emulator to register the third-party control. But what I'm going to do now for you guys, I'm going to put some gameplay on the screen. I'm going to have the control in the right top corner and you can enjoy it all in its glory. So that's how you play GoldenEye, the updated version with a classic N64 controller on your PC. Now I've tested this on various other games such as the Perfect Dark version for the 360, and I've got to say the controller works really well. You've got to do a bit of tinkering around with the controller and the app settings, but once you get it nailed on, it runs pretty good. Don't forget guys, I've been MoreTechSir, and if you do like this kind of stuff, please give us a thumbs up and comment down below on what kind of videos you would like to see in the future. But as always guys, stay safe and I'll see you all soon.